Parameters are useful for creating functions that react to unique inputs like location or someone's height, and you can include any type and number of variables you want as parameters. Let's say a photographer has asked us to print out some photos for them of a specific size and either in color or black and white. We want clear printing instructions from them. So let's create a function that takes in 3 arguments, 2 for the width and height of a print and 1 telling us whether or not to print in color. Then it can tell us exactly what the print should look like. Let's make a function for printing that. It will take in a height and a width in centimeters for a photo like this picture of Duke, who is the Java mascot. We also want our function to have a parameter for a Boolean color. Color should be true for color prints and false for black and white ones. Then we want our function to print out a description of this print. This function called printPhoto takes in 3 parameters: width, height and color, and you can include even more than this as long as you separate the parameters with comma. But let's stick with these parameters for now. To call printPhoto function for different sizes and color it prints, we have to provide the 3 pieces of information that this function expects in order that it is specified. First, we have an int argument that will correspond to our width parameter. Then we have another int argument that will correspond to our height parameter. And finally, a third boolean describing whether this print should be in color or not. We can describe a 20 cm by 30 cm color photo by calling printPhoto with 20, 30 and true as our arguments. Again, these arguments are matched to the type and order of parameters in the function definition. Our first argument 20 is to match with our first parameter width. Our second argument 30 is matched to our second parameter height, and our third argument true is matched to our third parameter color, which is a boolean. For this function call, we'll have this print output. Java will see these arguments and enter the function definition and will print out 20 cm for the width, 30 cm for the height, and then because the color is true, it will print is in color. Let's look at one more example. This time we pass 30, 40, false, and our first argument 30 is matched to our first parameter width. Our second argument 40 is matched to our height, and our third argument false is matched to our third parameter color. Java will see these arguments and enter the function definition and will print out 30 cm for the width, 40 cm for height, and as our third argument is false, it will print out print is in black and white. The order that we put these arguments into our function is really important, which we'll see in more detail next.